What is going on, everyone? Badger here. Make sure to like and sub, and let's get into this. So, Avatar: The Last Airbender coming out to Netflix. A lot of green flags, a lot of green flags, a lot of reason why it's good. Not saying it's going to be horrible, but we have heard some things that are a little disheartening that are sort of making us all understand why the original creators of the show left over creative differences. Because it was like, wow, it looks good. What'd they leave for? And then we heard they were going to take out or minimize, however you want to phrase it, Sokka's sexism, which if you read the comments on the last video I did about this, they have a more understanding, these people that commented in the section, more understanding about Sokka, the character in the show, than I think the writers do. And certainly some of the other people commenting that basically, I don't think you've watched the series since you were kids, because you said a lot of things that didn't make any sense. And also, I think just generally, we need to stop excusing this sort of dumbing down of storytelling. And the irony here is that they took all that sexism out because they were afraid to offend a modern day audience, said it didn't play as well, but they're going to show genocide. They're going to show the wiping out of the Airbenders. So I was going to read this up here, but it's just, you don't need to hear any of that. It's just fluff. You know what the Avatar is. So here we have the trailer of the live action series opens with the battle scene showing the glaring fire that spreads to kill everyone. It seems to mark the beginning of the 100-year war behind the elements and their people. Fire Nation is on the way to conquering the world, and it will stop at nothing to achieve its goals. The attack swept out the Airbenders, making Aang the last one to keep the fight going. Albert Kim, the showrunner of Avatar: The Last Airbender, spoke to EW regarding the animated show. It's a cartoon. It's meant for kids. But I felt it was important that we see the event that creates the story of Avatar. The famous line is, "Everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. I wanted to see that." And here we have from Culture Crave. The genocide of the air nomads will be shown for the first time in live action. So this must have been the creative difference the original creators had. This decision to show the genocide has received mixed opinions from fans on social media. The scene is not exactly shifting away from the original story, but rather adds another dimension to it by showing it and not just mentioning it in passing. However, fans also feel this is a weird decision on Netflix's part, excuse me, to agree to show genocide, but alter an entire character of the series to not show sexism. Questions are being raised as Templish Flare on X, formerly Twitter, whatever, call it Twix. Some people also feel this is the reason why the original creators of the animated show left the live action. I'm sure it's one of the reasons. I'm sure they changed a bunch. We're just hearing about this stuff now, but I'm sure it was a constant battle of not to change stuff that they did. Fans of the show have taken no time to react to this news and the trailer. By flooding the social media platform with their comments. In the spirit of realism, the show decided to remove Sokka's sexist behavior altogether, as some scenes will get very dark for the viewers in a live-action adaptation, which is not a dark retelling of the story. Fans have labeled this effort as the show's attempt to be woke, which has backfired completely. I think it's their attempt to be pussies, personally, but that's just me. Netflix, I can excuse genocide, but I draw the line with sexism. Yeah, well, because they have no problem with violence. They have a problem with sexism. That's violence to them, I guess. Now the question of Aang's equation with the water siblings becomes pertinent as Katara becomes so mad with Sokka's sexist behavior that she reveals Aang. It's not just sexism. There's a bunch of little storylines, including an entire water tribe not wanting to train Katara, or master, not the entire tribe. The point is, you can't, this is a delicate balance. And when you remove one, it affects everything. You know, what does he say? A butterfly flapping its wings creates a tsunami. It's in Jurassic Park. Point is, they're fucking around and they're finding out. A flaw in a character makes them more relatable and human. It appears the showrunners did not realize this aspect and now have angered the fans, which I grant is not hard to do. Moreover, showing the storyline and Sokka getting schooled by powerful women around him would have sent a crucial message to the viewers and hence increase the show's relevance in today's world. Look, again, I urge you to go to my comment section and read some of them. One did basically a dissertation explaining that because Sokka comes from a patriarchal society and that the only women he had in his life were his gran or his sister, who they have an unhealthy relationship because there's a lot of maternal overtones. You see him become a man who respects women throughout the seasons, and you can't see that if you take it out. But you can put in genocide. You can watch out all the Airbenders get wiped out. So that's nice. Let me know what you think of this in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. If you've done that, thank you. you're going to do that, thank you. And well,
bye.